my siphoning. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then that damn cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the boss. And yeah, I need to culture the vibe, but I don't force it. I should've had the Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets.
Go out and get it and bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know names, I just know the faces.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, number 51. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Jason Dominguez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a foul ball. Ball. Stays alive. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Bellinger, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Ball 1. Judge leads off first with one away. The next offering misses. 2-1. Foul ball there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
2 on, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5.
McNeil. There's one. He's out. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softy's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, it'll be Marcus Stroman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Juan Soto now. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Now.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Next offering is fouled back. That just misses. 1-2 the count. Inside, almost got him. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air, center field. Snags it for the second out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball over to Goldie. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 13th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now, Paul Goldschmidt. And that one hammered. Taylor raging back towards the wall. Out of here! He'll circle the bases. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. And there's a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe, and that is out of play. On the ground to the left. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder
Jason Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Judge waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Stroman back to work. There's a strike. Stroman, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and a cape. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens now at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's in there for strike 1. Stroman, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground. And foul ball. Up the middle. Volpe in plenty of time to first. Now 2 away.
Batting 7, third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Ripped to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And that ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
One ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Ronnie Mauricio.
So I can sleep.
In the air, left field, down the line, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Travis Jankowski pitches in there. It's 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That one missed. The other way. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon
So the batting
Nimmo.
order turns over. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that's in there at the knees.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it gets into the seats. Jankowski on second. Nimmo at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here.
Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that
now
with
batting,
good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Tosses to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. This is the Subway Series on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Chris Davinsky.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the
And
Yankees,
Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right side. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hernandez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ronaldo Hernandez. And he's already singled in this game. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He hit into a double play his first time up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Jankowski pulls it in on the run.
I finally made up my mind to take a better.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jeff McNeil.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is down low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Torrens in the box now, takes strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ronnie Mauricio now. First pitch, and he just misses. Mauricio, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Travis Jankowski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first, That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Davinsky back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley appears to be getting loose. Brazoban also getting ready. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And there's the one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
So the lineup
Jason
flips over.
Dominguez.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Jankowski in position. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Here is
Now
Aaron
batting,
Judge.
right
1 for
fielder,
2.
Aaron Judge.
Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. And that is the inning. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 3. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a check
off
of the
for
current
Mets,
standings.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
In for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Stroman throw to first. Slider for a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, left field. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the 1-0. And fouled off. That one hooked foul. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Both 2 in this one. Laser, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. At 110 miles per hour on the exit ball. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there for strike 1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third, and that's foul. Line drive and foul ball. Ground ball, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there, and that's all they'll get.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So digging in, Luis Torrens.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground.
Takes it in for the out. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Soto at third. McNeil at first. 2 out of the inning. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. And out of here. A 3-run dinger. His 14th of the year. And they add on. It's 8-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and now the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees.
bullpen for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a little high. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now 8-4. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Third baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
In the air on the infield, Vientos. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 8 and the Yankees 4. Back here at Citi Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Travis Jankowski. And a bunt towards third. Tries the barehand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Siggy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. That angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. On the ground to first. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Foul ball. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 9 and the Yankees 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Ronaldo Hernandez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ronaldo Hernandez.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Oswald Peraza. And ball 1. Raley, a 6'3" lefty, 36 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. And now 2-0.
Three balls, no strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting, shortstop,
And at first, Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul out of play. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now batting, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch for the out. So a man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo makes the grab, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it here 9-4. Austin Wells, the new catcher now.
Now catching.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3.
Austin Wells.
Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
0
for 3 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Efros ready to fire now. Tap foul at the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos digs in now.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Huascar Brazoban.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. Home run number 20 on the year, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here comes Bellinger. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. The Yankees looking to rally. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and throwing. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Stanton
Giancarlo
now.
Stanton.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And misses inside. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Huascar Brazoban won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So a man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 9-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
the Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets.
Designated hitter, Ronnie Mauricio.
In there at the knees, 0-1. That one to first, and that's just foul. Loaisiga fires. Goes down looking. And next for the Mets, Travis Jankowski.
Travis Jankowski.
Just missed. Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And the count 2-1. There's a strike. In the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon
2 outs,
Nimmo.
base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that one is lifted in the air, Dominguez. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider Down and away. Action in the pen down there. Danny Young up and loosening in the pen. To third. Vientos whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Diaz, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Vientos gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And we're talking about working from the back forward. Those last 3 innings are the toughest ones of the ball game.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu. And a base hit into right. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Jason
Digging in
Dominguez.
is the switch hitting outfielder Jason Dominguez. Just missed. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way you roll, just lovers intertwine with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more.